Grand Rising, Earth Angels. How are we today? Thanks for checking in. Thanks for stopping by Born of the Rose and hearing this energy check-in. Simple energy check-in. We're just going to look at what's going on in the energies for the Earth Angel Collective today. I use that term because not all of us identify as starseeds. A lot of us feel very connected to this earth. And yeah, the term is just for people who are trying to live in love. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? But those of us that are trying to bring love into the moments that we are experiencing here. And not everyone is like us. Not everyone cares deeply about the people around them or the situations that they've, create in their wake. It's kind of how when I hear awakening, to me, I grew up around the water. I grew up around boats. I grew up dealing with the wake that my boat would throw off and how it would affect other boats. And how a big boat would come by and how I have to deal with that wake. The wake off a boat it's like a mini wave that boat's motion through the water is generating. And us here, we throw off wake as we move through life. How we interact with people, the energy we bring into moments and situations. These have impact. I view it as the wake that we are throwing off as we move. And to awaken, for me, this is just what's going on up in this noodle. It's that we are realizing the impact that we individually have on the world. If you're playing it small and diminishing yourself, you're missing out on your impact that you are having on the world around you all the time. And it's a lot to take responsibility for how we impact the world. Because for a lot of people, that can shut them down when they see, oh my gosh, I'm creating this impact and I don't want to harm anyone. This is kind of a personal reflection. I dealt with this for years. And it didn't matter. Even when I was trying to not, I still impacted the world. And when I'm living more in my purpose, when I'm living in alignment with my heart, when I'm doing what feels right, like truly right for me, not on an egoic level. This just feels good. When it's heartfelt, what I'm doing is right. I find that the wake that I throw off tends to benefit others. It helps other people. When I'm resisting that, the wake that I throw off harms others. Or it disrupts, it's a better term to use, it disrupts others. You're no different than me. We're all the same here. So, that was my ramble for this time. I love you so much, and I'm very, very proud of you. I think you're doing fantastic. It's a lot what we're working with right now. There's massive changes in the world. Here in the United States, the real lie of government is shining through. Okay, we are dealing with a government here that is for the corporations and by the corporations. And we're having to deal with that. And it's ugly. And we need to figure out a change. And that'll happen. But yeah. Let's get into the cards for today. Let's see what's going on for the energies with the Earth Angels. I want to take a look at what's going on inside the Earth Angels before we start looking at the outside world. Knight of Pentacles. Slow, steady, determined, and it's bringing a physical offer. So that's going on inside. For each person that'll be different, but we're embodying this Knight of Pentacles energy. What's coming towards the Earth Angels in the outside world? Nine of Wands. Someone who's not afraid to go against the grain. That's the crossing wand. There's 8 upright and then the 1 crossing here. And it's wrapped in that pink ribbon. Now that's supposed to be red and symbolizing the root chakra. Pink is one of the colors of the heart chakra. And that looks more pink to me. And I'm feeling that being heartfelt. And it's okay to cross the grain. Any challenges that the Earth Angels might be experiencing today, crossing energies. You could be facing a King of Wands, or King of Swords. Wow, I said Wands, looking right at him, knowing it's a Swords. You could be facing intellectual challenge today. Something in the mental plane and mental space. You know, it's a very smart person. They have initials after their name. And this could also be an energy that you're being challenged to embody. That's typically how I see cards. I don't so much see them as what your neighbor's doing. You don't really hear my readings go into the he said, she said stuff. Because that's just story. And stories are different for everyone. I can sit and project 1,000 stories onto one set of energies. And I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to look at the energy and let you determine how that impacts your story. So you may be being asked to step into this intellectual role today and exhibit intellectual mastery on something. Okay, that could be your challenge. You got this, Earth Angels. You can do this. Advice, Spirit. Please, what's the advice for the Earth Angels for today? How can they best navigate the energies around them? Queen of Swords. Interesting. So yeah, there's a cerebral or intellectual challenge today. The Queen of Swords is a more gentle form of, the court cards for the air energies, the swords energies. She's not quick to speak. She listens, she observes, then she communicates her truth. She's not passive by any stretch of the imagination. She is not the Queen of Cups. She is not the Queen of Pentacles. Those would be the slow to say something. The Queen of Wands might fly off the handle. She might blow up. The Queen of Swords is going to rationally observe, take in all the data, and then speak. And she's going to trust what she says. She trusts her mind. As she should. She's brilliant. So are you. Spirit, what's the likely outcome for today for the Earth Angels working through these energies? Got the Tower in reverse. Tower in reverse. There may have been an element in your life that was built on a faulty foundation. That's the thing with the Tower. Something's built on a faulty foundation. In the upright, if you look at it, it looks like that that tower in Italy that people talk about. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Because that was built on a faulty foundation. There's settlement under it and the whole structure leaned over. Which is very relevant for my line of work because I'm a foundations engineer, a geotechnical engineer. I'm a geologist working in that field, but I've been doing this work for 20 years. So, yeah, I'm a foundations engineer. And seeing the tower reversed, there may be a circumstance or a situation in your life that had a faulty foundation. And you may have, through this intellectual pursuit, you may see, oh, if we just change this approach, if we don't put all of our eggs in this one basket, if we, whatever analogy is working for you in this moment, we can build a new foundation and rebuild this castle. The tower can turn into a castle. And I love that for you. I really do. Anything else, Spirit? Any other advice or anything else you want to say to the Earth Angels before we turn them loose for the day? Seven of Pentacles. Look at what you've invested in. Look at how those investments, and I don't just mean monetary, it's where you're investing your time, effort, and your energy. Seven of Pentacles is about pruning what isn't growth, so the plant can put more energy into what is growth. And the real plant is you. So, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Those are the energies to embody today, to get the most out of what's available for you in this ever-expanding, ever-changing, ever-glowing life that we are sharing in. Earth Angels, thanks for being here. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. From my heart to yours, I send you peace, and I send you love. I'll see you in the future, Earth Angels. Take care.